The relationship among marked angles in the figure is the measurement, this M means measurement, the measurement of angle AOB, AOB, it's this one that's been marked, equals 1/3 the measurement of angle COD. So this one that has one arc is 1/3 of this one has two arcs. So notice how they named the angle AOB, the second one COD. We're supposed to find the measure of the marked angle, so we need to find out what this angle is worth and what this angle is worth. This one in between is worth 100. We're going to relabel the names of the angles. It's a little bit more legible, it's easier to read. So instead of using the letters to name the angles, we're going to say this angle is going to be called X and this other angle is going to be called Y. Those are the two that we're looking for. Notice right here we are renaming them. So the measurement of angle AOB, that one's going to be called X. So it's easier to say X than to say all of this. The measurement of angle COD is Y. So instead of writing all of this, we just say Y. Then we start noticing some things. If you go from one side of the line to the other, you go through a revolution of 180 degrees. That's a straight angle. So whatever these angles are worth, X, Y, and you add the 100, all together, they should add up to 180 degrees. Now we bring in the information they gave us. The relationship between these two angles. Notice we renamed them, we said X and Y. So the relationship between X and Y is that X is 1/3 as big as Y. How does that help us? Well, we write that equation we just had a little while ago, and we could replace the X with its other name, 1/3 Y. And we're doing that because after the substitution, you have only one letter, one variable. So you don't have to be thinking of two different unknowns. It's one unknown. So all we have to do is solve for the y. So combine those terms. So we collect these two, the y's. If you add these two terms, you get 4/3 y plus the 100 equals 180. Now just solve for the y, isolate the y. So we move the 100, we move it to the other side by subtracting. So you subtract 100, that cancels these hundreds. But what you do to one side, you have to do to the other. So I have to subtract the 100 from the other side. So now we have 4/3 y equals 80 degrees. We just need to get that 4/3 to the other side. So we're going to multiply both sides by the reciprocal. So we're going to multiply both sides by 3/4. So you flip this around, multiply both sides by that. So now that gets us the y by itself. Simplify, and y equals 60 degrees. But since they were calling them angle COD, we have to call it that. So they were asking about the measurement of angle COD. So you give it its original name back, which is measurement of angle COD equals 60 degrees. Now that you know one of the angles, we have this relationship stated previously. So this is the y. So put that 60 where the y is. Then 1/3 of 60 is 20. So now we know that x equals 20 degrees. So the measurement of angle AOB equals 20 degrees.